Hey friendlies, let me see, it's Wednesday and I thought I would give you an update because I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about my new bed, but it ties into my valley fever, and if I do a video about an RV bed and give an update about my health, then the people who come to the channel just for the RV bed, who don't follow me all the time, are going to complain that it took too long to get to the bed. So I'm going to do two separate videos. Yeah. First of all, I have made some changes in my RV life due to my valley fever. Thinking about the dust and the dirt that's in my RV, I used to always joke about it. Oh yeah, a little dirt. You can't live in an RV without dirt. And it's true. But because of the valley fever, there's a few changes that I made. I'm going to talk about those. And I've been feeling better. Today my chest really hurts. Probably overdoing it. I've been driving a lot the last couple days, trying to get someplace different. And let me see. So I've been driving a lot and I've been feeling good. My energy has been better. For a couple days, I had no pains in my chest at all. My breathing was a lot better, but I'm really feeling it again today. So I'm not really sure why, other than I'm sick. And I'm not going to just get better overnight. A lot of you, thank you, have written to me, and it really helps to hear from people who have also had valley fever. And everybody says it knocks a, big gruff guy to the ground, and that it's pretty, can be pretty hard to deal with. So thank you for that. Like I've said before, I don't do sick. I don't know how to be sick. I'm really bad at being sick because I don't want to be sick. I just want to go and do and do and do. But I have been more in the mood to work because I'm getting restless because I'm not doing a whole lot physically, and so I've been really wanting to work, but I have to tell, like even this morning, I've got a million ideas for videos, and I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I felt the stress coming on, and I'm like, okay, I have to calm down, I have to do this, but I mean, I can't completely quit working. What would I do with my little self? Besides, what did I watch? The Cecil Hotel. Has anybody seen that? The Cecil Hotel, the crime about I don't remember her name now. Elisa Lam, I think. That was interesting. I watched that in 2 nights. What else oh, you know what else I watched? Firefly Lane. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but of course it's set in the 70s and 80s, and so a lot of the 80s stuff, they're a little older than me, but a lot of the 80s stuff and the music and everything and the friendship, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I watched that in like 3 nights. So if you're looking for something interesting to watch, the thing about the Cecil Hotel one, the guy, the death metal guy, if you haven't seen it already, boy, I could relate to his experience online. I don't agree with what he does. I actually think it's disgusting and horrible, but how he was treated, yeah, that really hit home for me. So if you haven't seen it yet and you get to him, and it's about cyberbullying and lies and how they ruined his life, they ruined his career, and yeah, so that was, it's always helpful to hear other stories, of course, that you can relate to. But anyway, so I'm not feeling great. Sadie's doing fine. She's been on her medication for about, has it been a week yet? Probably not a week, but she's just Sadie doing her thing, still running around, maybe getting a little tired. So anyway, a couple changes that I made in the RV for the valley fever thing. So as long as I'm in Arizona, there's gonna be a threat of getting the fungus that goes into my lungs. I mean, I already have it. Sadie already has it. I don't know that more exposure is gonna make it worse. The vet made it sound like, Sadie should just live her life. If she likes to dig, let her dig. If she likes to hike, let her hike, whatever. Unfortunately, of course, I can't hike. But the vet didn't say, oh, you need to get out of Arizona, it's gonna kill you. She didn't say that at all, because people live here, and people live with valley fever, and dogs live with valley fever. A lot of people, why don't you just go to another state? Well, because I'm tired by 10 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 9. No, I get up at 9, and it depends on the day. Sometimes I'm good till noon, sometimes I'm good till 3, but literally sometimes 2 hours after getting up, I'm done. And driving is tiring. It takes a lot out of you. But what I have done is I've made some changes to kind of reduce how much I inhale dirt in the RV. Number one is making sure every time Sadie is out running around and digging, I'm really making sure I wipe her down before she jumps on the bed or anything. You know, I mean, I used to do that when I could visibly see it, and now I'm just being more diligent, even if I can't see the dust and dirt on her, making sure she gets wiped down. Another thing I'm doing is making sure my pillows are covered up during the day, especially during travel. I used to just make my bed and put the blankets underneath the pillows and the pillows on top. Now I'm making sure I throw like 2 or 3 layers of blankets over the pillows so that any dirt that's landing is landing on the outside bedspread and not on my pillows. I also got rid of some old pillows. You've seen my bed. I have a million pillows on my bed. I think I had 9. I cut it down to 6. Part of the reason I have so many pillows is because I like to line the back wall with a row of pillows because that serves as insulation, especially in the winter when it's cold. A lot of cold air comes in through these walls. And I have 3 pillows on the back, which is like a headboard insulation layer from the outside coldness coming in. And then I have the 3 pillows that I sleep on or whatever. So I actually got rid of like 3 old pillows that I couldn't wash. They were like feather, I guess, and they were old anyway. So I threw those away. I got some new pillows. So making sure that, you know, I'm not getting dust in the pillows and inhaling it when I sleep and all of that. The other thing I did is last year, you'll remember when I did the remodel, I tore up part of the carpet that was in here. And anybody who's ever done a house remodel, you know that when you tear up carpet, even in the house that I remodeled back in the day, when you tear up carpet, there's an inch of dirt underneath. I mean, there's so much dirt underneath because, I don't know, maybe if you have like, I don't know, what is it, a Dyson, maybe that'll pick up the dirt underneath the carpet, but I don't think so. I think no matter what, you're going to have dirt trapped underneath your carpet. And we were on, Sadie and I, when we were heading back down to Nevada, I drove a crazy road looking for some hot springs. And it was super dusty and long and washboard. And I literally could see clouds of dust. And I'm wondering if that's where I got this. But that was in Nevada, and it was 2 months ago, so I don't think so. But we could literally see clouds of dust inside the RV. And since then, whenever I stepped, I had one little piece of carpet left up here, right here. Can you see? I tore up everything else that was over here, but I didn't tear that up because it's a big job. I have to go, hang on. It's a big job. I have to go underneath the chair and blah, blah, blah. And it's just hard to tear up carpet in here. It really is. So anyway, I tore up part of it through here to get rid of that level of dirt. Literally, did I tell you, every time I stepped on it, I could see a cloud of dirt come up. So I wanted to get rid of that. So I got rid of that. The other thing that I've done is I've gotten rid of a lot of the throw rugs that I have had in here. At least I bought 2 nice, really big braided throw rugs that I love, but they are so hard to knock the dust out of. I go outside and I bang them against the RV to try to get the dust out of them, but they collect dust and dirt, and it's really hard to get it out. So I got rid of one. I have one in here. I like it, especially in the winter because the floor is cold. I could just wear slippers all the time, but I don't want to do that. So I got rid of some old throw rugs and just traded them out with new ones. The braided ones, I got rid of one. Actually, I put it up front. And the one that I have, I'm just taking out with a mask on. And then, by the way, when I tore up the rug, I had a mask on. But I go outside with a mask on, I bang it against the RV to try to knock some of the dust out. So those are the little things that I've done. The big thing that I've done is I bought a new bed, and I'm going to do a whole video about the bed. But I bought a new bed because the bed that I had been sleeping on, I had forever. I mean, it came with the RV, so it's as old as the RV. And so I bought a new bed just in case there was mold or mildew or anything in that. I had noticed not too long ago, when I was making it or airing it out or something, that there was some moisture underneath it, and I don't know where that came from. So there might have been a mold problem also in the mattress. I don't know. I had been meaning to get rid of it for a long time, but didn't quite know how to go about that. So I'll talk about that probably in a video tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'll talk about the new bed. But those are the changes that I've made, really just trying to minimize dust that lives in here. And of course, not all dust is going to give me valley fever. Valley fever, you know, doesn't even live in all the dirt in Arizona. It just kind of depends, I guess. There's probably pockets of the fungus in the dirt. So that's where we're at, really just trying to minimize any exposure. Sure, you know, when my energy is better, I do hope to get out of Arizona, but right now I drive a little and then just want to sit for a few days and rest and read and stuff like that. So let me see. I do want to make a couple videos this week though, so I have the bed one tomorrow, and then on Friday I'm going to do a review of Nomadland. So many of you know I was an extra in the movie. I saw it. I have a really mixed feelings about it, and now that it's coming out, I'm going to talk about it a little bit on Friday. And so yeah, I am going to be making some videos this week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and thank you all so much for your healing energy and well wishes and your caring thoughts, and especially for those of you who aren't trying to diagnose me. Nothing says reducing stress like hearing a million times all the different ailments I might have. I know people just want to help, but boy, I've been down every rabbit hole. I've been down every rabbit hole. When this first started last year, you know, there blood cancer and skin cancer and leukemia and myeloma and did I say leukemia, and even MS. I mean, I've been down every rabbit hole you can possibly imagine, and I'm trying to reduce stress in my life right now. Oh, which brings me to you beautiful, wonderful moderators. Thank you, moderators. You guys are kicking butt. I can now just go to the held for review section of my channel, and it shows the comment here, and it shows over here the reason it's there, like blocked words or removed by moderator. All I have to do now is look over here and see removed by moderator and delete it without even having to read it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I know that I recruited a couple of new moderators, and even the moderators who've been around for a while didn't know that they could moderate. A few of you didn't know that you could moderate comments on my regular channel, not just on the live streams. And so you and the other volunteers I have that are helping me just run the business are really, really helping me. So thank you so much. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Hope you're all doing well. Everybody who is in the path of this crazy Arctic storm, everybody in Texas, I hope you're doing well. I hope you found a way to stay healthy and keep warm. And stay inside and stay, you know, hang out by a fire if you can, or next to the furnace. And I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. See you soon.